Welcome to another deep dive series from Logical Property Management and Realty. We do these to help out-of-state investors understand the market, the Metro Detroit market better. This one's on a suburban city. We call it a ring city of Dearborn Heights. Okay, Dearborn Heights is about just under 12 square miles, has about 63,000 residents currently. Average household income's about $61,000. It's considered a bedroom community. It was formed in 1960 from two separate pieces of Dearborn Township. And they had to negotiate and get the state involved, I believe, or the county, because they had to take apart a thin strip away from Inkster, the city of Inkster, to connect these two parcels. It's kind of funky. And there is a distinct difference now between those two parcels. The north part is usually about 20-25% higher in sales prices and rents than the southern portion. Right now we're at the City Hall going over this. Right behind me is Star International Academy, home of the Falcons. And that's a football field, obviously. The school's right over here. And then over here, panning back the other way, we've got the school and the city offices also over here. There's another school. We're not going to show it to you back over here. Well, I guess we will. So this is all part of, I would call this the downtown. Like most actual suburban cities, they never formed a downtown. But this here with the schools and the city hall and everything is probably the closest we're going to come to an actual downtown area. Properties and overall in the city average about $195,000 sales price. There's 47 active listings, and the average rent's about $1,561. There's 109 total rental listings right now. So if you do the math on that, it's going to come close to the 1% rule, a little bit under on the average. But if you go out there and look, which we're going to do shortly here, we're going to take you to the north and to the south and show you a house that we could find in there. You can hit the 1% rule like most Class B cities. Again, it just takes a little bit of looking, understand what you're getting yourself into, and we're here to help. So let's go look at some houses. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we're next to Dearborn, which has the largest Arabic community outside the Middle East. In the United States, at least, if not the world. And Dearborn Heights is right next to it. So right behind me, they decided to make a pit stop and show you there's a Blue Moon Hookah Lounge. And if you're in these areas, you're going to find a lot of these hookah lounges. And it could be a good place to go socialize, hang out. Some of them serve some food or drinks or stuff like that. But if you don't know what a hookah is, it's a pipe that you smoke, and you may have seen it in some of the movies with the long line or whatever like that, and it's got a central thing that you can run, several lines out of, and you can smoke it, whatever. But, if you do come, you might want to check one out just for if you're curious, if you've never been to one. They're totally safe. Got all kinds of different things you can do. They're not necessarily drugs. So, although you can probably get some of those since marijuana is now legal in Michigan. Something to do if you come in and you visit the area. Okay, we're here on the south part of Dearborn Heights. Remember, this is the city. It's two big parts with a little thin part connecting them. We're in the south part of Dearborn Heights on a street called Gertrude. It's a nice little quiet dead-end street here. And the reason we're here is because it has the cheapest property that's currently for sale out of the 38 listings on the market right now. The listings range from this one at about $116,000 all the way up to $350,000. The rents range in this area from $1,000 to $2,000. And we're gonna take a look at this one right now. It's 56727 Gertrude. It's on the market for $116,900. Anticipated rent is just under 15. So it's going to easily meet the 1% rule. And again, this is a Class B city and a Class B area. And that's what happens. That's where you target Class B, not Class A. I can tell from the outside it's going to need some work. If you look over my shoulder, the bushes and stuff like that, I'm going to assume that's going to need some touch-ups on the inside. The seller's probably just dumping it for whatever reason. So figure $5,000 to $10,000 to make it rent ready at bare bones. The city does have landlord license requirements where you have to have a property inspected and pass that. in order to get a rental certificate and be able to rent it out. But this could make a solid rental in this whole area here, and we're gonna look at some more. All right, we're on a street called Hayden, right off of Evergreen here in the north part of Dearborn Heights. Again, it's kind of a funky city. It's got a northern area and a southern area connected by a thin little strip. And the price ranges here, there's 29 listings currently active right now, for a cheap condo down to $75,000, all the way up to basically $1 million for one of the bigger houses in this area. And it's garbage day, which I don't know if you can hear the garbage truck and everything around us. There's 52 houses for rent currently, ranging from anywhere from $895 all the way up to $6,350. So dramatic difference you'll see between this and the south end of Dearborn Heights. Now this house behind me right here is 6373 Hayden. It's the cheapest house that we could find in the city. It's a 3-2, listed for 1,000 square feet, listed at $133 basically. And the expected rental rate on this is about just over $1,500. So again, it's going to meet the 1% rule, because again, this is a Class B city, Class B area. That's the beauty of it. Should always meet the 1% rule at least. So, and again, if you look here, we've got some other houses. These houses were all probably built in the 40s, maybe early 50s. Again, you can see all the trash cans down here. It is trash day, but really solid neighborhood. You don't see many vacancies. Somebody's doing some work on a house over here, improving it, putting a gazebo or deck or something on it, and they're fixing the roof and probably went up on it, maybe it looks like. So again, pretty solid neighborhood for Class B, and that's what you're looking for as an investor.